That's always good. Oh, and by
Something
the way,
about the words blood spatter.
let me say this too. You know, she tapes her mouth shut when she sleeps. BB Shea, you knew that.
Yeah.
She told me yesterday.
Vertically, not crazy.
Right.
Okay, not horizontal. She's not a kidnapper.
No, she's with it.
Jeez.
That's right. Every morning I say bye, and she says,
Love you, dear.
that's when I love her most.
Her voice is like a bird.
But sometimes she'll be like, don't forget to pick up the dry cleaning.
And you come home without it. I told you before you left.
You know who she sounds like? Is that pastor that had to call 911 with a ball gag in his mouth.
Well, Pastor Ballgag.
I hope she never has to call 911.
God, it's so true. The 911 pastor, because she'll have her tape on her mouth, like that.
This is an emergency. I cannot remove the tape from my mouth.
The what from your what?
You'll be charged with kidnapping.
Of course,
I know.
Don't think I'm the one. It's always the
No,
husband.
kidnappers go horizontal.
What? Well, but that's true. But if you watch the crime shows she watches, half the time it's the darn husband. As soon as the girl goes missing, you're like, where's the husband? Where's the boyfriend? Always. So anyway, she says to me, she believes she's responsible, literally, for the taping of the mouth craze that is sweeping America.
Your wife?
Yes. She read one little blurb about that in Costco magazine. We subscribe.
Who doesn't?
One little blurb about
It's 1,000 pages.
That's right.
Is that the August issue? That's usually in the summer issues. How to sleep better. Getting ready for school.
Might
now.
have been July. I don't know. It was, yes, that's about the time she did it. She saw it, and she said, I'm going to try this.
What, under quack remedies?
That's a special section.
Under utter nonsense?
At least we know where you can buy it now.
Unproven health scares?
They sell the tape there. That's where they sell
Sure
the
they
tape.
do.
That's where she gets it. Of course, you have to buy 25 rolls, but still, she's
go
got
through it.
She's got it. So, and then I mentioned it on our air, and now it's sweeping America.
It's sweeping the TikTok for sure.
And doctors are saying, whatever you do,
Stop taping your mouth shut.
That's right. And she said, look, I don't want to brag, but I'm the first person to really do this. And then, she said, you should tout that on your little radio show.
She said it like that.
She said, she said, your little show, you should take credit for the fact that it's sweeping the country. Maybe
And the end goal is to end snoring?
Yes. And she sleeps better. I mean, she swears she sleeps a lot deeper. But doctors are saying, you're crazy. And Dave just pointed to his head.
In la cabeza.
I think you think it's in her head. I
think a lot of it's in her head. I'm not saying she's crazy. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that I think I might have said it like that.
We know one thing: you shouldn't call crazy people crazy.
No, you don't do that.
No, you don't.
You don't do that.
No, I just think that a lot of it's some of it's psychological, and as a woman of science, she could probably speak more to it. But I think some of it's just kind of up there. That
she sure believes
this will work.
When she first started, I thought, well, this will last a week, and she does it still.
Is the tape pre-cut?
No, it's a roll of tape. I think it's called body tape.
Yeah,
and she puts it right. Yeah, sexy. I thought we were playing one of these role playing games.
Yeah.
The first
You
time.
like that?
I was like, oh well, okay.
Tie daddy up.
Tape him up.
She's already asleep.
Yeah.
Do you ever wonder if doctors just get jealous that they didn't think of it first?
Maybe.
That's why they say it's not good for you.
That's
it's like,
right.
don't use a Q-tip. Dang, why didn't we think of that?
I know, right?
Let's just say don't do it.
That's right.
And the doctors are still dying on the don't put a Q-tip in your ear
Yeah.
hill.
That's right.
And that's the only thing I use them for.
And we've all done that.
What else is it for?
Exactly. That's it. All right, now, you're here at a great time, BB Shea. It's garbage time. It's a Friday. And we're down to the wire now on Biggie's 31 Nights of Horror. He is ready to review a film called The Ring. Came out about 5 years ago. Good picture.
Ooh, 5 years.
Oh, brother.
What year?
It's like 20 years ago.
20 years.
Been 20 on that?
Yeah.
Been 20.
2002.
Oh, two.
The ring you bought. Just 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
We have. Well, by the way, this movie has a special place in my heart because this is where I became the Tattler when I was watching The Ring. You know my Tattler story, BB Shea?
I think I did hear that.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
This is a clip from The Ring.
Have you heard about this videotape that kills you when you watch it? You start to play it, and it's like somebody's nightmare. And as soon as it's over, your phone rings. And what they say is, you will die in 7 days.
I guess when they reboot, you'll have to stream or get it through an app.
Well, that's actually in my review.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
In my review, I wrote,
a little dated, yeah.
I said, well, one, I love this movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It creeped me out. I saw it in the theater, I think, opening weekend 20 years ago. And it is, I mean, I just remember being terrified in the theater and trying to almost play it cool. Like, it wasn't that. But it is a terrifying, the look of it. It's got a great story at the time. Of course, VHS was still a thing.
Yep.
And I put in my review, if you made that movie today, you'd have to have somebody stream a video.
Yeah, a different thing.
Exactly. But absolutely love the movie. Love everything about it. Of course, it's maybe the movie that I get this the most. You have to watch the original Japanese version.
Oh, really?
Really?
It was in 1990. Yes, I've been told, and I've never seen it, but I've been told the 1998 Japanese movie, which is simply called Ring, is much better. It's based off a 1991 novel by a Japanese writer.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, but people apparently who've seen the Japanese version call it one of the most terrifying things they've ever seen.
No kidding. Wow.
I wonder if it's because I know they made a sequel in the U.S. I wonder if they ended it.
They should have, in the
Japan,
U.S. Right?
yeah.
Original.
I loved it. I'm with you. If I had one complaint for it, and I watched it with my daughter recently, I think it gets a little bit too long. I mean, just barely.
It does. It for a horror movie, it does feel a little long at times.
Yeah.
A lot of. Not really a spoiler, but a lot of discovering the true story.
Exactly. That's
they
the
probably
thing.
could have got to that a little bit quicker.
Other than that,
What I remember about
right.
that movie is A, loving it. B, that chick in the well.
Oh,
dude.
that's the one. right
Great
there.
character. I mean, a brilliant character. And 3, one of the creepiest white kids.
The little boy.
The little boy.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, two creepy kids.
Big time. And
Yeah.
the kid in the well. Oh, my God. But now my daughter or my wife, when they come out of the shower, sometimes their hair's hanging in
All
front of them.
Samira style. Is it Samira?
Yeah, something like that.
But I'll tell you,
Yeah.
the little boy in the movie is creepier than the ghost.
I
and
know.
the little
yeah.
girl to
I
me.
know, and he's the one that's getting ready
Yeah.
to be taken, So how many pumpkins do you give it?
I give The Ring 7 pumpkins.
It's a
I
great
think it's
one.
a perfect October scary, spooky season movie.
And I hate to say, I've seen it once in theater and then once more streaming, and those kids behind me ruined it in the theater because they were kicking my seat
that's right.
and talking and saying F this, GD that the entire time. You know this.
Well, and that's a movie you need to build
Yes.
that tense.
Yeah.
You know, talking during it does nothing.
So I turned and gave them like side eye, but they didn't care. They just kept on going. So I told their parents afterwards when I saw them in the parking
On the way
lot.
to the parking lot.
On the way to the parking lot, I said, "Oh, by the way, these two were real loud, and there's a lot of the F word used." And the parents were like, "We'll deal with that. You should have come got us." And I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess you didn't want. I guess you don't care that your kids are dropping F here and there." Did you see it, BB Shea?
Ain't seen it.
Good God.
Jesus.
Told you, you
Why do
always
you make
go
him
to
stick
him.
around for these now?
Why do we make him?
Go to the bullpen with him to see if he's never seen anything.
Ain't seen it.
Please tell me you haven't seen The Ring 2.
I haven't seen that one either.
It's better.
None of the rings.
I feel it's a better movie.
He didn't see Shawshank or Titanic till he came on the show.
Golly.
He had to wring his arm to do that.
7 is good. I would almost go 8 pumpkin. It's really, really good.
Yeah, the only thing I do agree, it is a little long.
That's it.
It did at times feel a little dated to me, but I mean, it still worked.
Yeah, and what are you going to do? I just tell my kids when I show them stuff like this, and look, this was the technology at the time, so, go with
I mean,
it.
and then they have made some relatively newer movies where you have to, if you download an app,
Right.
then you get the curse or you
They
get
did that
the
too.
killer comes after you.
That's true, too. You're right.
So that they have sort of updated technology.
And where'd you see it, Biggie?
That one, I believe it was. See, I'm starting to get them all mixed up now. I had to rent that one Amazon.
Okay, that's a rental.
So you've only got 3 left for the home stretch, Big.
And you know what he's
4?
seeing Halloween night, or he's going to review on Monday on Halloween. He's seeing this weekend. Terrifier 2. Woo!
Yeah.
The
Okay.
vomit movie.
That's one that when you go in the theater and see it, you are almost guaranteed to vomit on yourself.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about it. Our friend Megan, who runs our cameras, has agreed to go with me.
Hold your hand.
Yep, I'm going to need it. I asked her.
And the barf bag.
Right.
Yep. She said I might be working my part-time job that day, and I said I need you to tell them you can.
Call
I
in
need
sick.
you to go with me.
Call in sick and then a little to throw up.
You got a BB Shea right here.
Yeah, you should go.
Yeah.
BB
Oh yeah,
Shea.
BB Shea, why don't you come with me?
You'd probably throw up at something
Probably,
else. And
yeah.
so, yeah, and so it's not as good as the first one.
Probably. Yeah.
Okay, what other 2 are you saying?
Okay, tonight, a movie that came out last year that I was on a lot of people's list and told me I had to see it. That's the Ethan Hawke movie called The Black Black Phone. I think it actually came out this year.
The Black.
I seen
Phone.
that one.
Late
I've
last-
seen that one.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It was okay.
Okay.
It was okay.
Well, you should
I've
come in
never
here.
heard of it.
You should
It
come
was
in here
okay.
Monday
All right.
and do this. Okay. The Black Phone.
Tomorrow is one of my favorites that I know. It's it's graphic. It's cheesy. It's American Psycho with Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Really his breakout performance.
I have some thoughts about that. Mm-hmm. I'll be sharing them with you on Monday.
Also, and then of course we know what's on Sunday.
Terrifier
2.
And then on Halloween night,
That's going to be The Exorcist.
And you'll finish on November 1st.
Yes,
with The Exorcist.
but I think the big thing is Terrifier 2 on Sunday, and
well, that's gonna end our spooktacular incredibly well.
is there
I
any
know.
side action on whether Biggie makes it to the theater
I was wondering about that. I wasn't going to say it out
to
loud.
see Terrifier 2?
We may
Side
have
action.
a gaping hole in this review.
FanDuel is blowing up.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Sometimes
notification after notification.
There are times he doesn't do what he says he's going
Every
to do.
theater in this
Listen.
town has shut down. We don't know why.
I couldn't get out there. What am I supposed to do? It was windy.
believe me, I have tried to find. Yeah, I've tried to find every reason in my book to not do this.
gas.
Yeah.
The wind blew.
Well, hopefully on Monday we have Terrifier 2.
Fingers
All right.
crossed.
And others. All our eyes turn to BB Shea.
Oh, yeah.
You always do a weekly wrap-up, RAP, of everything we've discussed on this program.
Yes, sir.
You feel confident with this one?
Oh, yeah. Loving this one.
We should, by the way, tell you that BB Shea was part of the very integral part of the team that put together our trunk or treat this year.
It was wonderful.
True that.
Yeah.
You did a great
time.
job.
Well done.
Yeah. Thanks to everybody who showed up. It was awesome. Yeah.
I didn't know you were there. Sometimes I
We
know.
did have some issues with some of the candy being a little.
Yeah, this candy's below par.
Who bought the candy?
I don't know.
Okay.
It was me. I'm sorry.
All right.
You knew how that was going to go.
It was me.
Did you leave it in your car for a couple of days?
Okay. What'd you do?
No comments.
Okay. That's what I thought.
I thought it was gonna be okay. It's cold now, and
No.
Some of these
Can't do that.
bars are these Hershey bars
Yeah.
are misshapen and white.
yeah,
And that's our thing.
In this business, BB Shea, always have somebody's name in your mind. That you can play.
I couldn't think of anybody
Yeah.
off the top of
For
my
me,
head.
it's Drew. Biggie, why isn't this done? You know the computer.
Drew. Get me Drew in here. Are you ready for this week's wrap?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go.
right.
Let's drop the beach.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Hey, yo, first things first, there's something to address. Yes, the trunk or treat was a real big success. We changed a bit from last year. Things needed an edit. With that being said, Kelly gets no credit. Another day, another dollar, and he's still slumped. He's still no fun. He's the two-hump grump. The consensus on Kelly's that he's way too mid. At the trunk or treat, I saw him stealing candy from the kids. There was tons of team there getting candy for free. That explains why Kelly was standing by the tree. Plus a bunch of kids that were hard to ignore. I'm surprised they let Weather Dave inside the door. Of all of my raps, this could be my first ballad. We met the lady who makes the $12 salads. The price is too steep, she's a real nice lady. On top of that, Dave might be the father of her baby. Plus we learned Demm has common ground with Kelly. Both want to make out with Valerie Bertinelli. Lucky Matt Perry, he thinks that he's a boss. I give it 2 weeks and then he's back on the sauce. Everything was good and he seemed off the hook. And then A-Train went and fact-checked his book. Now we know how Kelly feels. It all seems redundant, arguing about how many E's there are in judgment. I would say 2, but who am I to stoop? It all makes as much sense as bird nest soup. I heard Barry came through to try to stump the master. He threw out a question, Demm answered faster. Kelly saw it coming, he thought that it was funny. Now you've upset the guy in charge of your money. That's it for me, man, I'm back to the crib. Yeah, I'll be back soon, just like the McRib. That's me.
Absolute brilliance. Absolute brilliance. There he goes.